bienvenue, I think that's the languages I was comfortable with at the moment. So welcome here everybody. I'm Melina and I'm one of the organizers. So we will start our evening with a network challenge. I want to challenge you all a little bit to get out of your comfort zones, because that is the first step to getting to know new people and get a bigger network. So we told you guys now to sit down at the chairs, but actually I now want everybody to stand on this side of the stage. So please everybody come closer to here.
Ja. Хорошо. मैं तो फिर वहाँ पे जो वीडियो बनाएंगे.
If you don't understand English, please stand next to somebody who can translate for you. Okay. Yes. Normally in our lives, we tend to place people in different boxes. Maybe I think, those are the young guys, or those are the old guys over there, or I don't know. It can be different things. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it's right. Sometimes we do it without thinking that we're doing it. So now I will divide this big group of people into two boxes. And after that, we will see if maybe we have things in common with all of these strangers, more things in common than what we would have thought before. So now, out of all these people who are here tonight, on my left side over here, I want all people who are under 40 years old to go to this side, and all the people who are over 40 years old to go to this side. So form two groups. Under 40 and over 40. Okay. So, one more time. Under 40, over 40. Okay. So we have two groups. Like I said, the young ones and the older ones. Not old, but older. Okay? Now, from both of these groups, in the middle here, I want you to form a new group, the people who love to eat sushi. The sushi lovers? Make a new group here in the middle. Okay? So, a mixture from the young group and the older group. That means everybody, it doesn't matter if you love sushi. Okay? So, go back to your original groups. Okay. Let's make a new group in the middle out of all the people who have lived in another country than Finland. Lived. Okay. Yeah. So quite a lot of picture and people, and a good mix of people, I think. Okay. Go back to your age group. Hey. Who of you have ever worked in a restaurant or in a cafe? Also a mix of people. Okay, cool. Isn't it cool that now when you go around later tonight, you know, oh, this girl, she also worked in a cafe, just like me. Who has ever been a part of a football team? Somehow I was thinking, okay, so these are the football people. Now you know age, thank you. Who among all of us speaks speaks 4 or more languages? 4 or more. So there are a few of us who speak more than 4, okay? Who is studying something right now at the moment in their lives? Studying. Oh yeah, you can stay in the middle, yes. Okay, so quite a few people studying something. Thank you. How many think you will be going back soon again? Maybe. Who is looking for a job at the moment? Some kind of job or work? Yeah? Okay, so we have many people who are happy with their jobs at the moment, and a few who wants to find their jobs. Okay, last thing to connect you guys is who actually likes winter and snow? I'm stepping away.
थोड़ी लाइक करता
Yeah, it's okay to like all four seasons. And thank you for participating. And now we see that depending on wherever we are from, if you are born and raised in Jakobstad or wherever in the world, or if you are younger or older, male or female, or anything in between, you know what? We have a lot of things in common. And that was the point with this challenge. Now we can sit down in the chairs again. And now I will also ask my fellow colleagues who have arranged this social Wednesday to join me. So, this is the 6th social Wednesday that we organize in Jakobstad. And every time we are surprised to see how many people show up, and we are so happy to see that so many people. So, I'm Melina Saari. I'm working at YA, Yrkesakademin in Österbotten. I'm working with development projects. And you find me here in Campus Alegra. And with me I have
Anja Huhtamäki, integrationsenheten.
Susanne Leisner, also Integrationsenheten and Project Management Integration Works.
Heikki Matilassi, and I'm working with 2 different development projects here at Centria for Campus Alegra.
Good evening, I'm Malin Nyholm. I'm from Yrkeshögskolan Novia, that's a University of Applied Sciences. I'm working with integration projects and I'm based at campus in Vasa.
Hello everyone, my name is Mona Sjöholm. I work at Centria at University of Applied Sciences here on the 4th floor. And I work with research and development projects. And if you're interested in studying at Centria, then you can go and chat with my colleague Sara Åström. She will be here at the table. So if you're interested in what Centria can offer you, please feel free and go and talk to her. Yes.
Hi, I'm Fredrik Sandelin. Very nice to see you all here today. I'm working as a regional developer on the Jakobstad Region Development Company Concordia. We are a company helping the municipalities, towns and companies around this region to be better shortly. So, nice to be here today.
Before we continue, I will just say the things that we all have to say always. So, there are some exits, the door here. Also, there's a door around the corner to the left there, and to the left are also the toilets. Also, with us tonight, in the kitchen area, we have a Kabulistan restaurant, and they will offer some snacks and drinks, and they will be available during the whole event. So whenever you feel a bit thirsty or hungry, go check out what they have to offer. Now we will start with 2 interview discussions with 2 people who have come to the Jakobstad region and who have started creating their lives here. So, and after that, we will have a prize ceremony for the most attractive place to work. And then after that, we will have the mingle point discussions where you can go and talk to our schools and companies who are present here. But first we will start with the My Way stories. So I will invite to the stage first my friend Svetoslava. Välkommen Svetoslava. Okay, so with Svetoslava we will do the interview in Swedish, but I will also translate it into English. So,
Hello everybody, hej allihopa. Привет.
Vem är du? Berätta för oss, vem är du?
Jag är Svetoslava Nikolova och jag är från Bulgarien. Men jag bor här i Jakobstad 16 år. Och jag har 3 barn med en familj en stor.
So she has lived in Jakobstad region for 16 years, home from Bulgaria, and she lives here with her family. Så Svetoslava, hur hamnade du i Jakobstad? Varför Jakobstad?
Ja, bra frågor. Alltså, det var min föräldrafar som kom hit för ungefär cirka 20 år kanske sedan. Som de hittade jobb här i Jakobstad. Sen det har ju hjälpt till min familj, alltså min man hittade jobb, så kom det här.
So I asked her how did she end up in Jakobstad, and she says that her parents first came here, they found work here, and then they helped her and her husband to also come here, and the husband also then found a job. Okej, när du var ny här i Jakobstad, hur var det att börja bygga sitt liv här? Om du tänker tillbaka, det är en lång tid. Men vad minns du från den första tiden?
Egentligen jag minns allt, man får inte glömma det här svårigheter först när man börjar bygga sitt liv i ett nytt land. Man skulle säga att det blir inte så lätt, men jag kan förklara sådär kort kanske. Ja, när vi kom hit så det var ett nytt liv. Och min man började jobb genast när vi kom hit i Jakobstad. Men jag hade i handen en lilla baby, min första barn som är 16 år nu. Hon var ju 2 månader gammal, så jag var hem på mammaledig och utan registrering, utan papper och utan FBA-kort och ingenting.
So, yes, I can quickly resume what she said. So when they came, or first she said, she remembers everything, and it's important to remember also the beginning and the difficulties at the beginning. It's important to keep them with you. She said that the husband started working, but she had a 2-month-old baby with her, so she was at home on mother's leave, but without any kind of registration or paperwork or help from the social security.
Och jag har varit nog nästan 2 år med det här lilla barn hemma. Orsaken var att min man hade inte vidare kontrakt då när han började jobba. Var som sån där utbjutare eller avbjutare på en farm här. Och när han jobbade på den här platsen han får det bara som kort kontrakt. Vilket gör att man kan inte få alla det här viktigaste registrering och alla saker som man behöver att börja jobba eller att fara vidare i livet.
So the reason why they didn't have any social security at the beginning was because the husband, he had work, but it was just not allowed to have all those benefits. So that is why at the beginning it was very difficult.
Ja, men jag sitter inne med det här lilla barn, men jag bara började lära mig själv språket. Utan att bara förvänta mig att något hjälpa. Så det var så där att jag började själv lära mig språket. Och efter, när han får det redan tills vidare kontrakt, så får jag började på Yrkesakademi Ostrobotten som är svenska kurs. Och jag var nästan färdig som att klara mig lite med viktigaste saker.
So when she was then sitting at home with the baby, she wasn't just waiting for things to happen to her. Instead, she took the things in her own hands and she started studying Swedish, the language by herself. And then finally, when the husband got a continuing contract, then she could also go to one of the Swedish courses.
Och då började livet bygga sig själv när man gör det här första steget. Så började jag lära mig svenska 1 år ungefär. Och sen började jag hitta jobb också.
And that was the first important step, and then the life started somehow to create itself also, with the language as a key ingredient, and after that also she found the first jobs. So if we continue, om vi fortsätter med jobb, så vad har du studerat och jobbat med och vad gör du idag?
Alltså jag började första mitt jobb var som städare, som alla utländare ska tänka att det här är det lättaste, men det är inte, det här är det tungaste jobb som man vet när man gör det, efter man gör flera år kanske. Så jag var ju ungefär 6 år som städerska och lite sån där arbetsledare som lärde nya folk på städbranschen.
So the first job that she got, and she actually had it for 6 years, it was a cleaning job. And she says that many people think it's the easy job to start with, but she says that actually it's one of the most difficult and hard jobs to do. And also, so she also climbed a bit and was also team leader and teaching new ones in the company where she worked. But you did that for some time, and after that.
Och samtidigt när jag jobbade som städare, jag hade tack och lov det här möjligheter att utveckla mina kunskaper. Jag studerade som läroavtal, jobba plus studera. Jag har utbildat mig som lokalvårdare och anställvårdare och sen jag tänkte nu är det tiden att jag måste säga stopp på det här för det är jättetungt jobb att städa. Så jag tänkte att jag ska söka vidare jobb och sen det här jobbet hittade mig själv egentligen. Nu jag har 5 år snart som jag jobbar på en projekt från Helsingfors, från Diakonissalaitos. Och jag jobbar här vid Campus Allegro, min kontor är här också. Och jag jobbar med bulgariska och rumänska invandrare, romer eller folk som vill hjälpa med sysselsättning och jag är som en erfaren expert eller handledare som jobbar mera tolkar kanske och gör andra saker med. Ja.
So she also studied, I don't know exactly the terms in English, but she studied to have a diploma also for the cleaning part and for working with that. But after some time she was like feeling that enough is enough, now she needs to do something new. And then she found a job, or the job found her maybe. Now she's also working for 5 years already with a project. It's based in Helsinki, the organization, but she works here in Jakobstad helping immigrants, newcomers from Bulgaria and Romania, the Roma people, and they help them with all kinds of things, but also with finding their way into the work market.
Också jag hade studerat samtidigt det här 5 år, eller ungefär 3 år var det som jag hade fått också jobba och studera på läroavtal här. Så jag har utbildat mig samtidigt med det här optima sidan yrkesexamen i affärsverksamhet och sen nästa år har jag tagit via Step-utbildningen. Jag har tagit yrkesexamen i pedagogverksamhet och handläggning, så jag har ju färdigt 3 stora utbildningar, tack och lov.
So all those years she was working, at the same time she has been studying and she has 3 diplomas, 3 different ones. And the last one was like with pedagogical work and coaching, which is what you do today basically. So, and now she says, thank God she's finished now with the studies. Okay, quickly also, hur ser din fritid ut? Trivs du här i Jakobstad?
Jo, jag kan säga det. Att jag trivs här och ja, min fritid är ganska full för jag är ju som jag har sagt stora familjer med 3 barn och alla som är föräldrar vet vad man gör hemma. Städa, laga mat och så vidare och vidare och vidare. Men jag har ju hittat lite tid på mig också, studera lite engelska och så fara till jobb ibland och så gör något som man trivs, som man tycker om kanske. Så det är ganska viktigt.
So busy family life, not so much time to do other things, but trying to also be active with things that she likes to do for herself. Okay, sista frågan, last question. Vad skulle du ge som ditt bästa tips, det är kanske svårt att välja ett, till någon som är ny här i regionen?
Jättebra frågor. Ja, det är många saker som man måste kämpa med, men jag skulle säga att det var inte lätt till mig heller, inte lätt till alla andra. Men jag skulle säga att idag är det lite lättare faktiskt om vi ser att folk kommer hit och börjar prova sig på några månader och blir färdigt med allt. Och det var inte så förut, men jag tror att om man har lite svårighet så då ska man veta hur ska man kämpa och gå steg på steg och utveckla sina kunskaper och så gå vidare och ha bra resultat till sist. Och inte någonting som är gratis och lätt, men man måste kämpa så mycket och man måste tro lite sig själv ibland. Och så ger det här chansen till sig själv att gå vidare och prova och våga fråga också hela tiden.
So it's difficult to give just one good advice to somebody who is new in the region, but she says that you have to believe in yourself, you have to try and be brave to try new things and to take one step at a time. It's a cliche, but it's one step at a time, and also to not be afraid to ask for help is also important. And really, it will not be easy, it will not be it will take time, but it will be worth it in the end. Tusen tack Svetoslava. Vi tackar Svetoslava för hennes historia. Och sen, and we quickly move on to the next story, which will be a bit different. So now I welcome Mohammed up to the stage. So, you are Mohammed, but please tell us, who are you really?
Shortly. Hello, my name is Mohammed. I'm from the Middle East, a country called Syria. 19 years old.
Okay. And how did you end up in Jakobstad?
Okay, simply when I was a kid, like in my country, normal as a kid, so the war started in my country, and like in 2011, I was 6 years old. I lived like in the war for 2 years, 2.5 years, something. Then it was like so dangerous. It was like all the city was about to get destroyed, and all the people was about to get killed. So my dad just got scared about us, and he tried to move to some neighbor country, and it was Turkey. Yeah, and because of the racism there against the Syrians and Arabs, so there was like a lot of murders just against the kind of racism. So we decided to just move to Europe, and Finland was the country who chose us.
Finland was the furthest away.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. And then Finland, and then Jakobstad. What was your first impressions of Jakobstad? What do you remember when you started, when you came here, started to build your life? How was it?
Okay. First of all, I got so surprised from the snow here. Okay. When I came here, it was like so weird, like because like quite new world, not just like new system, new rules, new people, new language. Everything is new, and that's take quite a couple of months to start like understand the people here. Trying to understand actually.
I think sometimes we do too.
Yeah. So yeah, like it takes a couple of months, and then we just focus and wake up. That's what I think. Like you need to find the ways here, how to get it, and just try to choose the right way and not the easy way.
And I think also probably you think the same. It would probably be the same challenges. It would be difficult to start over in any country.
Yeah, especially if it's like different culture and language. It's like it's okay, it's new, but then it takes longer time to understand it.
So, what are you doing today, and how has your study path been looking like in Finland, and maybe some dreams about future and work and so on? Please share with us.
Okay. Currently, I'm a student as a program developer in Optima. This is my second year, so 1 year left. And my future, I'm just planning for everything I want to do, like planning for some projects here in Finland, like for example a company, like should be like something with a computer that I understand.
Yes.
Like some another project like which I have experience with, like which is the restaurant works, like for me and family and stuff. And I'm just planning for everything what I want to do step by step, and I'll leave the rest to God.
Yeah. Have you also had maybe some internships or something already in Finland? Have you seen some of the Finnish working life?
Yeah, actually I have tried to work like in some factories, and yeah, it was like, I'm gonna say it's easier than the countries I have been through, because here at least like, okay, this it sounds weird for some people, like that's easy, but in those, like let's for example in Turkey, like you could work like for 12 or 14 hours a day, even if you are a child, 8 years old. So
So yes, it's a
so
bit
here it's
different.
easier,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. And let's talk about free time. What does your free time look like in Finland?
Actually, my free time, I'm trying to make music with the big boss there.
Yeah.
And with a couple of people, like trying to make music in the free time. And currently, in this year and the next year, I'm trying to focus on my 5th language, Spanish.
Spanish, okay.
Yeah, so
good luck with that. Yes. And also, I just wanted to say, like, what are the things that you like about Jakobstad and the Jakobstad region? Like, you said it was calm when you came, but what makes the region like what makes you like living here?
Okay, that's really good question. Like, I think the most thing I like here is like I start to love this city when I found out what's the value of this city. Like, this city values a lot. So there's like some people maybe doesn't find that value because they go and find it out, so they don't feel like one of the most important things, like the safety, respect, that's being different, and even if there's a little bit of racism, I don't think that's being good. I think there is like so people, so more people, you know, like you don't get hurt. There's rules. There's like love, saying, and it's.
And I guess those small negativities that you mentioned, I think we are all here to also to prevent and make it better in those places.
Exactly.
So my final question, what's your best tip for somebody who's
क्यों? और कर रही है ना नाले तो भी बना रहा हूँ ना थोड़ी बहुत स्नैक्स After then, you have to make a video.
And we also will share that we have in the group.
Thing of today. But we have a prize ceremony to clear up before the dance. I think it's also the 6th year that Concordia has had a yearly competition among companies, both private and public, in the region. A competition where companies are motivated and
yeah, that's about it. And then you can win some nice.
second place that we have on place today to take their prizes away. We have a very nice prize here on the floor. I think it's a company with roofs and a place for people. It's designed by Malin Flen, a regional citizen, so it's homemade in the Jakobstad region. Here is the motivation for this year's winners. Optima ran an active campaign to show the breadth of skills working within the organization. Optima's posts were found on Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn. The overall team working at Optima was successful and gave a positive and broad picture of what it's like to work at Optima. In addition, pictures and videos from various festivities were shared. The overall picture, the spread of the posts and the many reactions, together with the jury's assessment, made Optima this year's winner. Welcome up on stage, Optima. On to the mingle point, the most important thing of today. But we have a prize ceremony to clear up before that. I think it's also the 6th year that Concordia has had a yearly competition among companies, both private and public, in the region. A competition where companies are motivated